Hello, Virgos. So, coming in hot with a love reading for August 1st through the 7th. This is for your sun, moon, rising, most likely your Venus sign. This may not resonate with everyone, and I'm sorry if it doesn't. Maybe next week. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I want to hear what resonates with you. I want to hear confirmation, and I want to talk to you guys. So make sure that you're leaving some type of comment below. It doesn't even have to be really that big, but it kind of gives me confirmation as to gauge what, how well I'm doing and things like that. So let's see what Virgo has for love. Oh, let's see. Okay. All right. So we definitely have some spiritual stuff going on. All right. So main message, stop putting pressure on yourself. You need to release judgment. You have way too many emotions right now, so you need to figure out a solution to them. You need to make sure that you get rid of your fear, you get rid of judgment, and you're putting way too much pressure on yourself. It looks like there is a lot of financial stress as well. So whatever you can do in order to bring in more happiness and joy, or downtime, or a nap, like whatever it is that, that self-love without feeling guilty, is what needs to happen. Now, with the relationship, it looks like the relationship has some type of lack of chemistry. So, a lot of times we find a lot of wonderful qualities within our partners, and sometimes they're kind of hit and miss. So, it looks like you're running away from an issue or work. So, I don't know if you're running away from the fact that this isn't going to work because it's a lack of chemistry and you're just trying to make it work. Or you've developed some really good friendship and it's kind of crossed. What I'm feeling is that you have allowed a friendship to borderline into a relationship, and it should have never happened. Like now you're just in this awkward limbo of, are we it or not? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But what really needs to happen within this relationship has to do with sensual play. So that is something that will help release some energy. Again, get rid of the stress and the fear and the judgment. I'm not sure what you're judging, but it comes from past life work. And past life work has to do when we are here in this incarnation, we are working through past lives as we speak. We are living those lives as we speak. And sometimes those lives are going through a time of work, of stress, of, or sometimes we are working through a lesson and it bleeds over into this life because it's so strong. The residual energy is so strong. So you might figure out what it is that you're working through that's causing you so much fear, because when you have fear, again, it bleeds into your life. It bleeds into your love life, your finances, and things like that. So figure out how to clean that energy up. All right, Virgo. So let me see if there are any more cards here. Can kind of give me some confirmation. Surrender to creativity. So that's the very opposite of stress and working and pressures and judgments. Surrender negative thinking altogether. Just surrender negative thinking. I mean, I should have just said that. And surrender your attachment to results. So there's some type of pressure that you're putting on something in order to make it happen in this relationship. So, be creative, let your imagination go. You have control over your thoughts. So when the negative thoughts do come up, say thank you and let them exit, just like you would if you were meditating. When you put your expectations on an outcome, you have already changed the situation, even if it could have been better. You could actually be sabotaging or ruining some opportunity or situation that could have been way better, but you've allowed fear, a liar, to get in the way. So figure out what it is and figure out how you can find the solution for it. I mean, Virgos are amazing at finding solutions. Do and organize and compartmentalize your relationship just like you would do anything else. All right, Virgo, I will see you next week.